good the entire time we've been up here.
Well, if you guys actually are getting sick and stuff, we can cut it. Let's try. Everyone gets at least 15 minutes alone. See what we capture, and we'll come together and talk about it.
Great, let's do it.
Mizpah Hotel! And we made it after 3.5 hours from Las Vegas driving. The Mizpah Hotel. I hope we're saying that right. We still don't know if we're saying that right.
Yeah, Mizpah.
Mizpah.
After you guys? What, babe? Oh, it fell through the fucking bottom now!
The ghost.
Damn, the ghost already screwed me over.
Yeah, so that's the only time we screw you tonight.
Damn, it's like a half casino over there. All the old-timey furniture.
This looks ancient.
It does.
Oh, God.
It looks like it'd be haunted as hell.
The music.
You believe this hotel is haunted?
I do. I didn't used to believe in ghosts, but I've changed.
Because of this place?
Yeah. What sold me was one day somebody was taking a picture of the lobby, and I was standing right next to them, and there was nothing in front of us, and on the picture you can see the lady in red. And I know they didn't change it because I was standing right next to them.
Oh, what?
And she was in like a big, like Victorian red gown, like waltzing across them.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was crazy. After that, I believed.
The most famous ghost here is the lady in red, the one she just said. We got all 3 rooms on the 5th floor, which used to be one combined room that the lady in red stayed in. Apparently they had the very first elevator west of the Mississippi River. It's still the same elevator to this day.
So should we take the stairs? I don't like roller coasters.
We're about to be one of the Mizpah Hotel ghosts.
Oh God, you can't say that. Okay, Vortex elevator, we see you. Whoa.
And it doesn't even have the awkward elevator music.
This is it. Oh, does it have like a little sunroof? Dude, it smells amazing up here too.
It's like a very clean
Flowery
bathroom.
rose.
It smells like a grandma.
No!
Wait, so you said this one and then these 2 were all one room at one point?
Yes, 502, 503, 504 were all the prostitutes' king room. Breaking news, Mizpah voted the #1 haunted hotel in America.
What?
USA Today. Wait, from 1907.
And then there's all the history. Damn, we need to read this.
But dude, yes, boom. #1 haunted hotel in America.
Mizpah Hotel.
The
in
lady in
Tonopah.
red.
There's, yeah, Harry Ramsey, that's Mason Ramsey's dad.
He's a talented man.
To be honest, I did not know what the Mizpah Hotel was before this trip, but apparently doing some research, it was like rated the #1 most. You've heard that too.
Yeah, I've always heard that. Sometimes it's even above the Stanley.
I can't believe that.
The Stanley has always, in my mind, been the most famous haunted hotel in America, but like this one beats it.
Well, The Shining made the Stanley famous, and I feel like the spirits here made the Mizpah famous, because this place is in the middle of nowhere.
I mean, it's like a Wild West saloon town. Look at that. I don't know why I said ow when that was the camera.
We can compare that and actually kind of see, is this the most haunted hotel? Just because we haven't heard of it doesn't mean it's not spooky.
Party time, people, and Raid Shadow Legends is having their 3rd birthday. And I gotta say, I wish I got these gifts when I first started playing. So, if you haven't played the game yet, now would be the best time to join. Every new player will receive a free starter pack to help speed up your progress and catch up with the Raid community. First, you'll get the totally badass epic champion, Talia. Not only is she great for getting you through the early campaign with her crazy AoE attacks, you'll also get 3 energy refills and 150 auto battles. That way you can binge all your favorite shows while Talia does all the heavy lifting. Download Raid, use this code, and join the party.
So who is this lady in Red. She was a prostitute for the minors in the town, the lonely minors. Rooms 502, 503, and 504 used to be one master suite, aka her office. She would take her clients up here to do some work. She was a hard worker. One man came up and said, hey, I want you to be mine only. Like, I want you to be my lady. Only work with me. And so she agreed to that. She became his lady, and they were completely exclusive until one day. Now, the man was supposed to go out of town on a business trip, but his train got unexpectedly canceled. So he decided to come back and see his girl and walked into her being in bed with another man. In a pit of rage, he decided to strangle her to death.
There's also like alleged stories that it was a big struggle and like a violent battle, and she ran out to the hallway and got shot in the back or stabbed. So not sure how she died, but she got murdered by this dude.
We've been talking about her all day so far because literally she's cited all the time.
On one occasion, a man actually reported that he walked into the elevator from leaving the 5th floor, and a woman walked in a red dress and said, good afternoon, had a little conversation, a little smile, and then right as they were leaving into the lobby, he turned to say goodbye to her, and nobody was there. And you can tell that this hotel is also proud of this ghost because her picture is literally on every floor.
Our job tonight, hopefully, is to figure out how she actually died, get the rumors straight, and why she sticks around in this hotel. Because obviously she's pretty liked.
And maybe we could be a client ourselves.
This one's different.
Yeah, this one's different.
That reaction, though.
Dude! What? Wow! Oh my god. Yes, look at that.
Have you heard the knock since we came in here?
I just heard the one.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's where Narnia is. Holy shit. Steven. And then I think you can connect these. Oh my god, it's a rocking chair. Remember?
If you can find a rocking chair, that's even better. The best place to do the Essence method is in a rocking chair because it puts you in a trance.
Yeah.
Talking about how to like get into it and kind of turn like you into the spirit box instead of using the spirit box, you know? Maybe that's what you need is like to relax, the rocking, the meditation, all of that.
It's red, so that's like triggering object for the lady in red, and literally her picture is right there.
Yeah, oh my god. Her name is Rose, which is kind of ironic because her favorite color is red.
As you can see from her room, it's like all red. Everything she owns is red.
The lady in red. Guests often report hearing footsteps all around this hallway like she's walking around these rooms. She also particularly really likes light up equipment, so we should use that to lure her. Yo. We're just sitting here and like weird shit is already happening, and it's like not even nighttime.
I was in this room and I heard a door close. You heard it too, right?
Yeah.
And it sounded like it was in this room, so I came out right here and I was just listening. It sounded like someone going through luggage, so I stuck my head and went, hello?
So you thought you heard somebody going through it?
I looked and no one was there, and so I went in there to see if you were in the bathroom here and you guys were both sitting there.
What, dude?
I don't mean to eavesdrop, but did somebody say they were like feeling nervous a little bit?
You said you were feeling nervous.
Yeah. It feels like kind of heavy, like we were all saying.
Yeah.
You said that before we even got out of the car.
Yeah, I said that when we drove by. I was like looking at it, like, oh damn.
The Stanley felt like super mellow, and here it's just like kind of on edge.
The Stanley felt like we were almost like invited, like they were super welcoming and excited for us to be there.
Mm-hmm.
And this place doesn't feel like that.
Great.
I feel like super unwelcome here. I don't feel like you guys are. I feel like me and Mackie are. The only reason I can imagine that like we would not be welcome here is because of what this place was, like a brothel, you know, and so women were kind of in competition with one another for clients.
I mean, we're literally in her room. This is her space.
She really is not a fan of us.
That's super weird that both of you guys felt nervous,
I know.
and now you're talking about this.
This sounds so insane. I feel like I'm in competition with her.
Like she's kind of like giving you like what are you doing
the
here?
side eye, the shoulder, like just like that
kind of like
petty
a-
type of like
I-
high school girl. you know?
Yeah, like a middle school girl. Like I'm cooler than
No,
you type thing.
that's exactly what it feels like. Like, what are you doing in my house?
Wow.
This was where like the ladies hung out and did their work. That's why I'm not welcome here. That's why you guys are, because you're men. And I'm
Hell yeah.
I've been feeling great here.
Guys, we are here today at the Tonopah Cemetery, and if you don't remember, we came here 1 year ago because the Clown Motel.
Right there! Guys, if you don't remember, we pranked our friend Alex Laura. Pop a picture of him right here on the
Throw
screen.
Video up there, okay? We did not realize that 1 mile away was America's most haunted hotel. So as the story goes, 3 years after the Mizpah Hotel was established, about 17 miners, not the age, like the...
I think they understand.
Okay. It was a mining town, and 17 miners died in an explosion across the street. So they were said to be buried here at the Tonopah Cemetery. When visitors come, they follow them back to Mizpah.
Why? Because a lot of these miners were very young men, and the Mizpah Hotel was a poppin' spot for people traveling to and from Las Vegas. So a lot of people just stayed here for fun.
It was the most luxurious best stop in between Vegas and Reno. Basically what we're trying to do here is hopefully
Sacrifice a goat, and then we are...
sacrifice a go to Sunset. I think the best thing to do would be to invite these 17 miners to come and hang out with us at the hotel. The job miners, not the age. We're gonna talk to some miners tonight if they want.
Don't say
I swear they texted me first.
Don't cancel me on Twitter.
Okay, so if there is anyone here that wants to come to the Mizpah and talk to us, you're welcome.
We heard you're like our age, and we want to just meet you and become friends possibly. Feel free to follow us back, and we'll be up on floor 5. Yeah?
The lady in red.
The lady in red!
Yeah.
I was literally standing in the bathroom, curling my hair, dropped my, what's it called, like little clip to pin my hair up, and so I bent down to pick it up, and when I bent down to pick it up, the lights turned off. And Mackie literally heard the lights switch. Probably like 30 minutes ago. At first I thought like Mackie had done it, because I heard the click also, and then when I stood up and turned around, and I saw Mackie still laying on the bed on her stomach, like literally facing away from me, I was
So you
like,
were getting ready, and the lady in red was jealous and turned the
that's
lights
so
off.
funny, because when I started curling my hair, I thought about that, because I was like, what if it like gets pushed off and I burn myself?
It just happened that one time with you?
No, it actually happened twice.
What?
But the other time I wasn't in the bathroom, I was in the room with Mackie, flipped off again.
What?
No one heard it.
All the haunted stuff so far has only been happening to me.
Okay, so
No one's in there?
Wait, what the fuck?
Did you just call that elevator?
That's crazy.
Did someone send that up? Wait, what the fuck? Did that elevator just call itself?
during one of the tours with my coworkers group, she had these 2 ladies that actually booked this room specifically. Before their tour, they came up, turned on all the lights, including the little end table lights over there.
Can you touch that?
And
No.
it's swaying.
It's swaying.
The dress thing is swaying.
Yeah.
It's swaying right now.
Yeah.
There's no AC or vents around that, too.
No. And look at my backpack. It could not touch. I'm like literally 2 feet away.
You are.
Now it's not. So it's obviously was. So literally like someone just touched. And then the elevator just got called. Like this literally hasn't even been 10 minutes.
She came up to our room.
That's a great start.
So they came up here, turned on all the lights, went down, had their dinner, and then did their tour. They opened the door and all of the lights were off except that one. Somebody that I was having an investigation with had like a crazy episode. I'm sure you guys have probably seen it on YouTube. I'd never experienced anything like that, you know?
Wow.
So you're saying maybe like females might feel a little crazy in this room?
I don't know if I would say crazy, just emotional. Red was the color for prostitution, brothels, and things like that. And obviously, the men can smell like really sweet perfume.
Dude, it smells amazing up here, too.
So the man usually has like pretty good experiences with her.
Yes, I had one person try to tell me they were like dragged by their feet from the bed in 502, like down the hall.
Holy what? No way.
It's not true. It's not
I
true.
was gonna say there's no way.
No, I haven't touched my neck. Why is it?
Oh my god, I noticed that.
Wait, there's a mirror, like...
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
It almost looks like somebody, like, grabbed your neck, like a strangle.
You didn't feel it?
She doesn't like me.
Not even scratches, but just like fingers. Like.
Which, oh, that's the exact location you got yours in the Stanley.
When we were standing there, I just started to feel like really shaky, like my jaw and everything just started
Like you
feeling
start getting
really
like
tense.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I feel like I've become a little bit more sensitive to those kinds of things. Really into the investigation, having such a good time, and all of a sudden I was like, am I booking Everybody knows Shona.
Dang, Queen Mary. Holy shit.
There are so many times that we investigate where that happens to us, where our news will just switch, and even if it's off camera, we don't talk about it. 5 minutes can go by, and you can just feel lethargic to like really happy, back to like angry or whatever.
It's so crazy that you say that because when I was in that room, and I've never said this about any spirit, I've seen spirits pretty much my entire life. I felt like almost angry, and I feel like she really is like fond of like the boys. She's okay with them.
Yeah.
But she was really like didn't want Mackie and I to be in her room.
There's footsteps.
Did you hear that?
I heard that.
Are there people staying here, though?
Yeah, but it sounded like it was in the
It
hallway.
sounded in the hallway.
Wait, the elevator's on the 5th floor again. Hey!
You guys are really
Yo, what? So the 3rd floor, that being the second most haunted floor in the hotel, is known to be roamed around by children. Many children are heard to be laughing throughout the halls, opening and closing doors, and pranking the hotel's visitors. Although no children died at this hotel, well, like on record, it said that the children of the town would love the activity of this hotel. Again, this was the hotspot of the town.
Yeah, if there was anybody staying here, they'd be at the Mizpah.
And also, the children on the 3rd floor are known to place handprints on windows and mirrors, as well as knock off the do not disturb signs.
Little dicks.
Now, other than... Okay, so we are here on the 3rd floor. We said there's children spirits here. Our tour guide is saying that, like, if we want to catch children or activity, we should do it in this conference room. It's like one of those active spots.
She was also telling us another story where there was a lady that went into the shower at one point while she was working here, and as she got out of the shower, she saw on the misty mirror, "Hello," written out on it.
The tour guide is saying that other than the basement, she believes that the 3rd floor has the most activity.
So we definitely got to come back and investigate this spot.
The head housekeeper had a really scary experience on this floor in the middle of the day while she was actually making a bed. She touched the back of her neck, and she had 3 very long scratches.
Ooh.
Welted scratches on the back of her neck.
Yeah, it looks like the skin was even raised because it was that hard.
God. You see the 1, 2, and 3. My experience was very similar in the basement.
Let's talk about the basement. Back in the heyday of the Mizpah Hotel, the basement was actually a bank. It had a big vault with a bunch of money in it. So one day, 3 miners actually decided to try to break into this bank by digging a tunnel underneath and upwards because the floors of the basement were dirt. And guess what? They successfully did it.
What bank does steel walls everywhere except the dirt floor?
This was like 100 years
It was
ago.
a dumb move.
As they were taking all the loot back into their tunnel, one miner decided to betray the other 2 and shot them in the back of the head, taking all the loot for himself, and he escaped.
Jesus.
Now, the paranormal thing about this is that people rumor to hear the dead miners moaning and crying because they're so upset that they got betrayed.
I mean, I would be too. Like, imagine you're like at the peak of your life. You're literally like about to have tons of money, start your life over.
You're poor.
You're poor, and then boom, the world is your oyster, and you get betrayed. I bet there's a lot of despair, but I also think there's a lot of pent-up anger down
for
in
sure.
the basement.
Yeah, those miners, they might be either really sad or looking for vengeance.
Most people do not get to go down to the basement of this hotel, but tonight, we have secret access, so we get to do an investigation.
Oh my God, look down the hallway.
Holy shit!
That's so
Yo.
scary.
It's a shady lady.
There's a lady in red. Oh my God!
Hey, this is huge. This is the spot where she got scratched in the neck.
I let them come in here and I stood just like this. I like let them do their thing or whatever, but I
You just feel something?
yes.
Again, right as you come back.
It recognizes you.
Like it was like a little
What? On your
like on the top of my head.
What part of the basement do you think is like the most haunted? You got scratched obviously here, but is there like one particular spot that's like, whoa, let's go.
Can you see it?
Oh yeah.
Let's
Oh, this looks like the scariest part for sure.
We just look like we went back in time right now.
Is this like a sauna or something?
A good portion of this is actually pretty original, and it used to be like kind of part of the mining tunnels that they used to run.
So the story that we told earlier about the miners actually breaking through the dirt floor and stealing all the loot from a vault happened right around this corner.
And so this was the bank right here?
Yes.
Bank and bank vaults. Oh, what's going on with that light?
Oh, dude, wait, come here. Oh,
What is going on, man? Oh, wait. Oh, my God. The actual vault.
Wait,
Yo.
do you guys know the story? One of the miners shot the other two in the back of the head and stole all the loot.
So we left them dead here.
Yeah.
But he didn't get all the loot. Because look, dude, there's $100 bill. We freaking got all the cash.
Me and my buddy Ben are pretty close.
Let's go, Bean. All right, so you said this is the most haunted spot? What? Where?
Something
Wait, what?
totally just touched my neck.
Really?
Yeah.
Swear to God?
Swear to God.
Hey, what, you didn't hit this or something like that?
No. I was.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I was right here.
It literally felt like somebody just like light tapped.
That was what you just got felt in the other room, too.
It was like multiple. Like, it was super quick. It was like fingerprints right behind you.
Oh my God.
Look, it's not there. I swear someone was there when she moved up. Was not fucking.
Wait!
What?
There's something here.
It's just like right here.
Right up there.
No, I don't see anything.
If they just lightly tapped, there wouldn't leave a mark, right?
No.
But literally,
Same. And the way I said it was like fingers. Like
yeah,
that's what
fingers,
I felt.
boom. So someone is out here finger tapping people.
I don't want to get fingered.
You.
Don't worry, you know.
Oh my God! Yo, are you guys okay, bro? Are you pretty scared of that vault?
Yeah. No, just after the whole neck thing, I like never settled down again. I'm like sitting there like, okay, let's get out.
Well, now we gotta go to a more haunted spot. Dynamite.
This, from all the experiences that I've had, is the most active area. I guess I'll start with the first time that I did an investigation. It was just me, Celia, and Jonathan. So I'm standing here, Celia's here, Jonathan is there. Okay.
John.
All of a sudden, she starts like moving backwards. She's like, I just got groped. Then, all of a sudden, I jumped, and I was like, looks like something just grabbed my leg. Full on, like, took a big old squeeze out of my leg, and I was like, what the fuck was that? She just got touched. I'm getting touched. And Jonathan's standing there. He goes, something is grabbing me. His whole sleeve was like this.
What? Seriously,
Like,
3 people got grabbed and you
all
all
3 of us.
felt like touches at one point?
And this is my first time, so I was like, okay, I'm scared.
What was that?
Yeah,
That I don't know.
Great. As we're talking about this one.
That was really
That
loud.
was like a bang.
And that was definitely down here somewhere. We had that spirit box, like, all night long we were communicating with several different people. All of a sudden, there was a whole new voice. It was the lady in red.
No way, she came down here?
What did you say her name was?
It was so clear. Evelyn.
Huh? Evelyn?
Her real name is Evelyn Mae Johnston.
But they call her Rose?
They call prostitutes.
After hearing all the information, we are going to start the investigation, starting with the bottom floor, the miners. This is where our tour guide felt a scratch. I'd say this would be a good place to maybe see if anything's here, and then we go to the real spooky spot where Lydia got touched too, the bank vault.
It was not doing that when you set it down over here multiple times.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Can you make it stop?
Holy shit! Thank you. Already?
If there's someone here with us right now, can you go near that red light like you just did a minute ago for us?
All you gotta do is touch this red light right here, and it'll go off again. I just felt a draft. You did? It felt like it was from over here, but there's nothing over here. Look. It might have been me. I don't know.
I want to see if it does it again.
I know.
Because maybe it's just like malfunction.
The whole can you make it stop, and then immediately it stopped.
Alright, if there is something down here with us, and that wasn't just a malfunction, you set our equipment off right here, can you go touch that red light? You just get anywhere near it, it'll go off. We heard there might be miners down here.
Oh, what?
What is that? Is that the temperature?
Yeah.
I've never seen the temperature immediately do
I
that.
haven't seen that either.
What the fuck is that? Because it usually lights up a little bit and then it goes off. Is that a miner? Oh, it's flashing.
Again?
I've never seen it blink like that. that.
Especially without the noise going off.
Feel free to take any energy from our phones or camera if you need to.
Well, now it's holding. It's like not blinking anymore.
The solid beep is what makes it say, now the temperature has changed a drastic amount.
Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't go on and off like that so fast.
Super weird.
I really don't know.
Maybe that is a malfunction.
Wait, what was that? Did you hear that?
Was that you?
What?
Did you?
Was it that?
I don't know. I thought I heard it from that way, but all right.
I'm gonna reset the temperature.
Okay.
Oh.
What is it doing now?
I don't know.
Maybe it was feeling crowded.
Oh my god, dude, all the lights.
Like, I rarely see all the colors like that, ever.
Yeah, it never happens.
Yeah.
Something's got to be grabbing the
Yeah.
antenna for that to
Uh-huh.
happen.
Can you grab the antenna? Maybe we need some space. We want to know that you're here. If you can grab that antenna, we can try to talk to you.
Yeah, no, there's something above us.
This is the sidewalk, isn't it?
Oh,
There's nothing
yeah.
above us. This is
You're right.
You would not be able to hear anyone walking.
No way.
No, not at all.
We really want to talk to a miner, and we know that a lot of you guys are. Fuck it.
I know immediately. I was like, wait, start over. Why don't you call the gold digger?
Talk to the gold diggers. Yeah? We really want to talk to the bank robbers. So we're gonna go.
It just blinked. Like the temperature just blinked once.
Are you a bank robber?
Sorry.
What was that?
The bank robber chick when you tell me.
Oh, I don't know. Are you?
We're gonna go to the bank vault. Do you wanna continue talking to us?
We heard you were murdered in the bank vault. Is that true?
Now you hear it?
Yeah, what's that?
There's it sounds like footsteps that are above us, but it's concrete.
I thought it was coming from behind you. Yeah.
That's where I was hearing the wind.
Our tour guide said that you scratched her. Do you want to try to scratch me?
What a brave man.
Maybe like.
What was that?
There is
No,
noises.
that sounded like it was right up here somewhere.
I just feel really uneasy. Like something's like right here with us.
It's not talking, but it is making
Make
itself
itself
known.
known. It's knocking. It's obvious something's here.
I wonder if it's just old-fashioned, like not used to equipment.
Well, if you want to talk to us without our equipment through knocks, can you give us a sign?
We just want to talk respectfully. So if you can give us a knock, then we'll know you want to talk. What the fuck is happening?
Oh my god!
I think he wants to talk.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!
Oh, I've never seen that before.
No.
After it was quiet for 8 minutes. I've been recording for 8 minutes.
What?
No way. Yo, thank you so much.
Wait. Have you guys ever seen it before?
No.
Like, honestly.
No. Like I said, it's like something's
It's still going crazy.
grabbing it.
Wait. Holy shit.
Yo,
It's like
what?
it's switching sides. It's like it's switching sides because now it's going to the blue
Walking
also.
That just blinked red. Did you see it?
Yeah, but it does that when you first turn on.
Holy, that was.
And we were kind of making a joke at the end there.
Yeah.
Yo, oh, this thing's spiking.
Holy
Thank
shit.
you so much.
Can you please step away from that light if you want to talk to us?
Can you step away from the light if you don't want to
I
talk
don't
to us?
understand.
If you want us to get out, can you make it stop going off?
Do you not want us here?
Unless it is just residual energy, I don't know.
What? I just don't get that.
I don't either. It makes no sense.
That is so weird.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? Yeah, there's something going on.
What? Our REM pod is going